The Romans had a saying, Aurora musis amica, dawn is a friend to the muses. Welcome back to the Stoic Path. I'm here this morning to share something that has transformed my life and the lives of countless others throughout history, the sacred power of a Stoic morning routine. The choices you make in the first hour after waking shape everything that follows. While most people stumble through their mornings in a fog of habit and reaction, the ancient Stoics understood something profound. The morning is a battlefield where discipline is forged and character is revealed. Today, I'm going to share 10 Stoic morning habits that will help you start your day like a warrior, clear-minded, purposeful, and ready for whatever life throws at you. These aren't complicated techniques requiring special equipment or endless time. They're simple, powerful practices drawn from the wisdom of Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, Epictetus, and other Stoic masters who understood how to cultivate inner strength in a chaotic world. Please subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon to get the next updated videos. Let's begin this journey together. Habit 1. Rise before the sun. The first battle of your day happens the moment your alarm sounds. The Stoics believed in rising early, not because they enjoyed torturing themselves, but because they understood the value of sacred time before the world's demands begin. Seneca wrote, "The best ideas come from the morning mind." Marcus Aurelius was known to rise before dawn for solitary reflection. These weren't men with easy lives. One was a busy statesman, the other an emperor with the weight of Rome on his shoulders. Yet they prioritized this morning solitude. When you rise early, you're making a declaration. My development matters, my discipline matters, my commitment to myself matters. This isn't about becoming a morning person if you're naturally a night owl. It's about claiming time that's truly yours. Try this. Set your alarm 30 minutes earlier than usual. Don't negotiate with yourself when it sounds. Rise immediately without hesitation. As Marcus Aurelius advised himself, at dawn, when you have trouble getting out of bed, tell yourself, I have to go to work, as a human being. This immediate victory over comfort sets the tone for everything that follows. You've already proven to yourself that you can do difficult things. Habit 2. Practice gratitude through negative visualization. The second Stoic morning habit is practicing gratitude, but not in the way you might expect. The Stoics used a powerful technique called negative visualization, or premeditatio malorum. Rather than simply listing things they were grateful for, they briefly imagined losing what they valued most. Epictetus, who lived as a slave before becoming a renowned philosopher, taught, "He is a wise man who does not grieve for the things which he has not, but rejoices for those which he has." Try this. Spend 2 minutes each morning contemplating what your life would be like without something you value. Your health, loved ones, shelter, or career. This isn't morbid, it's clarifying. When you then open your eyes to your actual life, gratitude flows naturally. This practice does something powerful. It simultaneously makes you appreciate what you have while preparing you mentally for potential loss. You begin your day both grateful and resilient, a true warrior's mindset. Habit 3. Cold water immersion. The third Stoic habit is voluntary physical discomfort through cold water. Seneca regularly took cold baths, even in winter. He wrote, "I am so firmly determined to test my endurance that I wait for the first day of every year to take a cold plunge." The modern science behind cold exposure is compelling, from improved circulation to decreased inflammation to mental resilience. But the Stoics weren't concerned with the physical benefits alone. They understood that voluntarily embracing discomfort builds psychological hardiness. Try this. End your shower with 30 seconds of cold water, or splash your face with cold water immediately upon waking. Notice your instinctive resistance and choose to move through it anyway. In that moment of discomfort, you're training your mind to override impulse with reason, the essence of Stoic philosophy. As you feel that initial shock, remember Epictetus. It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. Habit 4. Morning meditation. The fourth Stoic habit is morning meditation. While the word meditation might conjure images of Eastern traditions, the Stoics had their own form of mindfulness. Marcus Aurelius began each day with quiet reflection. His meditations, originally titled to himself, was essentially his morning journal. He wrote, "Be like habit 5, journaling for clarity." The fifth Stoic habit is journaling. The Stoics were prolific writers, not for public consumption, but for personal clarity. Seneca wrote letters to himself exploring philosophical questions. Marcus Aurelius never intended his meditations to be published. They were his private reflections. Through writing, they examined their thoughts, clarified their values, and prepared for the day ahead. Try this. Spend 5-10 minutes writing about what virtue you want to embody today: courage, justice, temperance, or wisdom. Potential challenges and how you'll respond to them. What's within your control versus what isn't. Be honest in your writing. This isn't for anyone else. As Epictetus said, if you want to improve, be content to be thought foolish and stupid. Your journal is a place for truth, not performance. This practice clarifies your thinking and makes abstract philosophy concrete. You're not just reading about Stoicism, you're applying it to your actual life. Habit 6. Memento mori contemplation. The sixth Stoic habit is contemplating your mortality. What the Stoics called memento mori, or remember you will die. This isn't morbid, it's clarifying. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself, you could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do and say and think. When you acknowledge the finite nature of your time, priorities become clearer. Petty concerns fall away. You become more intentional about how you spend your precious hours. Try this. Take 1 minute each morning to reflect on the limited nature of your time. Ask yourself, if this were my last day, would I be proud of how I'm planning to spend it? This isn't about creating anxiety, but clarity and purpose. As Seneca wrote, let us prepare our minds as if we'd come to the very end of life. Let us postpone nothing. Let us balance life's books each day. This contemplation strips away the trivial and reveals what truly matters. Habit 7. Philosophical reading. The seventh Stoic habit is philosophical reading. The Stoics were avid readers, not of trivial material, but of works that challenged and elevated their thinking. Seneca advised, we should always be engaged in the study of philosophy to an extent that allows us to refer all things to it. Marcus Aurelius filled his meditations with references to works and teachers that influenced him. Try this. Spend 5 to 10 minutes reading something of substance, whether Stoic texts or other works that challenge you to think deeply. Read actively, not passively. Underline key passages, make notes, question assumptions. This isn't about the quantity of pages, but quality of engagement. Even a single profound paragraph, properly absorbed, can transform your day. As Epictetus taught, don't just say you have read books, show that through them you have learned to think better. Habit 8. Premeditatio malorum. Premeditation of evils. The eighth Stoic habit is premeditatio malorum, anticipating potential challenges before they arrive. Seneca advised, the man who has anticipated the coming of troubles takes away their power when they arrive. This isn't pessimism, it's strategic foresight. Try this. Take 2 minutes to ask yourself, what could go wrong today? How will I respond? Imagine yourself responding with virtue rather than reaction. Visualize maintaining equanimity in difficult situations. This mental rehearsal prepares you for whatever the day brings. When challenges arise, as they inevitably will, you've already practiced your response. You've moved from reactive to proactive. As Marcus Aurelius wrote, "When you wake up in the morning, tell yourself, 'The people I deal with today will be meddling, ungrateful, arrogant, dishonest, jealous, and surly.'" This isn't cynicism. It's preparation that allows you to respond with wisdom rather than surprise when people act according to their nature. Habit 9. Physical training. The 9th Stoic habit is physical training. The Stoics understood the connection between physical and mental discipline. Musonius Rufus, the teacher of Epictetus, wrote extensively about the importance of training both mind and body. The Stoics weren't concerned with physical appearance for vanity's sake, but with developing bodily strength that supported mental fortitude. They believed in functional fitness that prepared you for life's demands. Try this. Spend 10 to 20 minutes on deliberate physical training, whether that's strength work, running, yoga, or another form that challenges you. Focus on the process rather than results. Notice the resistance that arises and move through it with presence. This physical practice is philosophical in nature. You're learning to act according to reason rather than impulse, to embrace temporary discomfort for long-term benefit. These are core Stoic principles made physical. Habit 10. Setting daily intentions. The 10th and final Stoic habit is setting intentions for the day ahead. This isn't just planning tasks, it's clarifying how you want to show up in the world. Epictetus taught that we should focus on what's within our control, our judgments, attitudes, and actions, rather than external outcomes. Morning intention setting embodies this principle. Try this. Take 3 minutes to identify your most important tasks. Focus on impact, not quantity. The virtues you'll practice: courage, justice, wisdom, temperance. One person can serve or support today. This practice ensures that whatever happens externally, you maintain internal alignment with your values. As Marcus Aurelius wrote, "A man's true delight is to do the things he was made for." By setting intentions, you reclaim agency over your day rather than being pulled by the urgent but unimportant. Conclusion. These 10 Stoic morning habits form a powerful system for starting your day with purpose, clarity, and resilience. Together, they take less than an hour, but transform everything that follows. Remember, the goal isn't perfection. The Stoics themselves acknowledged human imperfection while striving for virtue. Start with 1 or 2 practices that resonate most with you. Build slowly. Consistency matters more than intensity. As Epictetus said, "Don't explain your philosophy, embody it." These morning habits allow you to embody Stoic principles rather than merely understanding them intellectually. In a world pulling you in countless directions, your morning routine becomes an anchor, a daily return to what matters most. If you found value in this video, consider subscribing to the Stoic Path and sharing with someone who might benefit. In the comments, let me know which of these habits you already practice or plan to implement. Next week, we'll explore how the Stoics handled conflict and criticism, essential skills in today's world. Until then, remember Marcus Aurelius's words. When you arise in the morning, think of what a precious privilege it is to be alive, to breathe, to think, to enjoy, to love. This is the Stoic Path. Stay strong, stay balanced.